Hello everyone, I'm finishing this, I'm sanding down, and now we start with the pillar for the steering wheel. Fresh from the printer, I have the steering wheel that it is not exactly this one, but it has three, 1, 2, 3, the pedal, a wire here. I can make this wire connected here, and this is part of the pillar with the instrument panel. This is the instrument panel. So the dimension, perhaps this is a little bit too big, but okay, it's okay. I can do something to have quite the same, the yellow strips here for the, okay, some buttons. I think it over, and this is one. The other thing is how to make a base where the pillars go. Now the printer has to finish to print the second one. Is very slow, and in another picture I have a better view of this, but I understood there are basically 4 pillars, 4 tubes with some reinforcements and a square base in which the tubes go. At the center of the base a hole for the steering shaft that is not straight, but it's go like this, and then a little bit on the right. I can do it or not, I don't know. It's just similar to give the idea. The dashboard is not the same, or this is I made like this, so and so. But at the end of the day, the work will be good. You will see. Here it is. Okay, the steering wheel is absolutely vertical, or a little, very little, and 1, 2, and 3. This is important to do in this way because it gets the real feeling. Okay, here I can see. Let's do the work starting from this base. And it has to be quite thick. Let me see if in all these pieces I have. This is perfect. Yes, this is perfect. I work, then I show you the result. Okay, I have a piece of alu tube for the first part of the steering shaft. Then I have the square base. Now I have to do 5 holes. 1 for this in the center, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the pillars. And for the pillars I think that I can use this, that is in the right size, and that's why I never throw in the garbage plastics and other parts. How much do I need? About this, so 1 from there to there, and it's quite a half. The other one from there to there, and it's another one. I need another one. But here I have, yes, I can. I will use this, but there's a little work to do, because I have to let all this disappear in order to have a perfectly round rod. Okay. I'm very happy when I can use something from my garbage store. This is the garbage store. Oh, also this. Let's make the hole here, 2 holes here, 2 or 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 holes there, and 4 and 5 here. And here we are. A little bit of glue just to take these parts in position. Also here and here outside. Okay. Now I wait the glue to dry, then I cut and finish perfectly, and with I have any more. Okay, I take another of these, I make this one. That is this. Here the structure is a little bit bigger than this. No matter, this is a model. I go to have lunch. Where is the cap? The black cap. Here it is. I inflate this with air. I blow, then I release, and here, if I can listen to a whistle, a soft from here. This means that it is free, and next time I will use it, I don't have to become mad to open the hole of the tube. Wonderful. Let me see. Fantastic. Okay, now before finishing I leave it here to dry very well, then a little bit of finishing here, and then I can mount, I can think at the steering wheel. I don't know if modify it or not. And now I spoil you something. Can you see the steering rod shaft, how do you call it, with a piece of chrome plastic? Then here I put a tube, and also down there, up here instruments panel, and here we are, perhaps 2 pads. Okay, I made some little finishing here and here. Now I have to wait the glue to dry before sanding down and make it everything perfect. That perfect to me is a great word. And then in the meanwhile I begin building the instrument panel. Where is? I lost a piece. This I don't need. Okay, here there's a great mess. Ah, here it is. Okay. And in order to do that, I need a thick piece of plastic between all these. Perfect. And a thin piece of plastic. Why a thick and a thin piece? Because thin, it means 0.5. a little piece, very little. I can have it from here. Now I have to cut quite perfectly, and this is to make the visor goes over. There's wonderful. Then I have to put something inside to give the idea of the screen. Perhaps I can paint in metallic green. Now also this has to dry. The most part of the time is taken from drying pieces. Now we have to modify the steering wheel, because I don't like that steering wheel. It is too vintage. Where is it? This is too vintage. And so let me see here. As I supposed, here there's a hole, not the horn bolts, and these are closed. We can do something. This has to be flattened down, because okay, how can I do with a drill? Better, but not perfect. This has to be a passing hole. Then here there's something to adjust, because there's a hedge. For this kind of work it's better not to use this rigid, but your fingers that adapt exactly at the surface. You see how much work is needed to realize a scratch-built interiors. If I have to realize another one, the work will be way more faster, and with a whole project making pieces in series, it's a game for boys. Also here I have something that I don't like, so I need a cutter, very sharp cutter. This steering wheel is a little bit too large, I know, but this is what I have. Making a full steering wheel to me is very difficult, because I'm not so able in making circles, so I prefer not to be so perfect. This is made by human, and some mistakes you can tolerate. Better, more modern. Oops. And now the actual steering wheel has not these openings, so we have to close them with something. Okay, now it looks very badly, but after I smooth it down, make it round and paint in black, here matte black, with a yellow strip for the center line, because they don't understand. If you don't have this line, you don't understand if the car is going straight or around. Okay, and this has to dry too. This is what I need to do the screen, and these are my very precious old green transparent plastic pieces I bought when I was about 20 and now they are, well, this is too thin, this is large. Perfect. Okay, and also this has to dry. Let me see, how does it look? Nice. We have this wire. I have to do. You can't imagine what am I doing. And this will be a little surprise for you. I'm not doing a spring, but if you're thinking at this, you're quite near. Okay. And this is this. From the steering wheel to the steering column to the electronics part. But this is not finished. Why? Because I have to paint it. Hello. I was saying that also this has to be painted in gloss black. Yes. Okay. Generously, because it has to look like plastic. Help. It seems I'm a very good modeler, but I make a lot of mess. I exaggerate with hurry and speed. This has to dry at least 12 hours, better 24. It's a long time. Nitro. Up to date, I have no damages using nitro in this way. So maybe tomorrow I find I have a cancer, but I have enjoyed myself a lot. Okay, what else? At this now, I don't want to use any other things to put any other details apart the handbrake pedal. I have to do the pedal because this is the handbrake, and these pedals on the steering wheel. Do I have a better picture? This one and the other one is under here. This pedal are the gear shift. So there's only one. Well done, Nanny. This is the cable I'm waiting to dry, and it's not the same, but all these balls, buttons. Let's see. Okay, paddles. The work on the steering wheel is finished. Obviously, this is not perfect. There are a lot of things that are not real, like the size of this. They are too big, but they are nice, they are colored, they are wonderful. I love this work. You can see there's also the lever, the round lever to detach the steering wheel from the steering column, and the handbrake. And into the car is quite nice, perhaps a little too big, but no matter, once we have pilot and the car is running, you can see this better. Perfect. Interiors are all in black. It's not like the real car. They are black and white. The rear part is white. Next work, pilot, seats, seat belts and roll cage. After that, we can have a test. And so, my friends, here we are. Thank you very much for watching. Comment, like and subscribe, and up to the next. May I finish the car? Yes. Will I finish the car? I don't know. Ciao.